I like him too. Bam, welcome back to Talking Options. So you came on this page for what reason exactly? You probably want to learn something about trading, right? Well, the commercial that you probably even watched before this, what were they all trying to do? They were trying to sell you some sort of product, promising you some sort of result, but they probably weren't talking about options. How do I know this? A lot of the people that are on YouTube, Instagram right now, who are talking about trading, the most that they're talking about is futures and Forex. Now I can tell you that I started trading in the latter part of my college years, so right when I was about to leave. It's crazy how that always happens when you're about to venture off on something else. That's when I started to learn about trading. And one of the first things that I learned about trading was futures and Forex, and then I started learning about options. Before I was ever graced with the beauty of options, I was in the same position as you, trying to figure out how do I trade Forex and still be profitable. And I'm here to tell you the ultimate truth. It's not gonna happen like that. It's not that simple. Trading Forex is not that simple to trade and be profitable. And the reason being is because Forex itself is directional. What do I mean by directional? You have to make money and be right on a particular direction. If the Euro USD is bullish, you have to be right in that particular trade. Or if it's bearish, you have to be right in that. Well, that is the downfall of all retail traders, because that is the epitome of what they know. That's their glass ceiling. When you start talking about institutional traders, right, those people who have their Series 7, who have their Series 6, 66, 65, stuff like that, they understand what I'm talking about when I say you cannot be profitable and only trade based off of direction. It's not possible. Why? Because you don't know anything. You can't match those institutional traders, those market makers who are moving the market just based off of direction. So what should you do as a retail trader if you want to trade and still be profitable trading the market? You got to start talking about options. You got to start talking that swift talk, talking about neutral trading, trading on a ranging market instead of just trading and saying that, I believe that I'm going to be directionally right. You have to understand that your portfolio has to be way more diverse than that. And that's where options comes in. But here's the thing with options. I'm not gonna lie to you, options is not that simple to understand. You're talking about calls, you're talking about puts, and then now you have to understand these two and how they coagulate and work together. So that's really the reason why a lot of people run away from it. It's because they don't want to put the education, they don't want to put the time to learn the education behind options. If you're not willing to do that, I gotta tell you, you're on the wrong channel, because all I talk is education and how we can financially move you to a different place. That's why we talking options, because I give you a better option than the options that you had before. Bars, exactly. Options trading, right? So I'm here to say that it's gonna take you some time to learn trading options. However, in the long term, it's gonna be profitable. I'm not here to teach you options. I'm here to interpret options. See, there's a lot of people on YouTube that you'll probably find talking about short calls, talking about short puts, talking about all these strategies, but they don't break down the basics to you. How can I make money trading options, Samantha? That's the only question I want answered. You can do that with one simple strategy: seasonal trading. One thing I love about the market that is different from any other sector, besides the fact that you can do it wherever you want, is that it's year round. And what else goes year round? Those seasons: springtime, summertime, fall, winter. We can make money in every single season and alter our strategies and what we're trading to each season. I talk about oil a lot. The reason I talk about oil is because that is one commodity that you can use during seasonal trading. December time, what's gonna happen? Y'all who are up north especially, see us down here, it's kind of summertime all year round, but if you don't have that luxury and you're up in New York or something, or Chicago, you start to pump that heater up when it comes around winter time, right around November, December. And what do we see normally with natural gas during that time? Well, we see it start to spike on up. We can even talk about food, right? Corn. Corn is in a lot of different products that we eat that you probably don't even know about. That's why I'm plant-based. Anyways, if you like to trade corn, for example, during the summertime, during harvest time, what do we see with corn? We start to see it spike on up. I could even tell you, going back to natural gas, if you follow the news, what just happened in the last week? There's a particular invasion, is what they're calling it, with US and Iran, and something that happened with their oil tank. There was a supposed attack on 2 of our oil tankers, right? And because of that, what happened? Oil prices went up 4%. 4%. So what can we expect to happen after that? Well, there has to be some sort of retracement. We got to see a little bit of a pullback. This is what we're talking about with just understanding the fundamentals of what's going on every day and seasonal trading, understanding what season are we in? What are we going to expect to see happen with our lives? It's just like trading your life, to be honest. A lot of you don't understand the economics of the euro or the economics of the Japanese yen, but you're trading JPY against the USD just based off of technicals, when you could make your life so much easier if you just trade what you're used to. Trade what we know, what we use every day: gas, heating oil, corn. I know I have some of you guys already thinking, wow, Samantha, that actually makes sense. Let me just trade based off what I already know instead of trying to trade currencies. Currencies are great, don't get me wrong. If you understand politics and you understand macroeconomics and how the world is all intertwined, you can trade currencies and be profitable. But the reason I'm saying this is because it's all about diversification in your portfolio. You need to be diverse in your portfolio, and you also need to learn how to hedge your portfolio. So even if you're trading currencies, trading futures, trading Forex, you gotta step over here into the option sector to actually be profitable, because this is how you are going to hedge your positions. And if anyone's not telling you that, I'm here to tell you that they're scamming you out of your money. I'm not even selling you a product right now. I'm giving you free game. And for that reason, of course, you should like and subscribe to Talking Options so you can get the latest information on how you can continue to hedge your positions. Now, this was just a quick little rant from me on telling you guys, why is options trading even important? Why is it necessary? It's summertime, y'all. It's time for you to focus and sit down and learn how to trade options, especially if you're interested in an investment portfolio or if you already trade futures and Forex. Stop doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the same results. Try something new. Talking Options. I'll see y'all later.